My first impression of police officer wasn't great.
Around 10 kilograms of methamphetamine, physically and mentally exhausted.
Good morning, my name is Ng Jiaqian and this is my partner Long Xingyi and Lim Zhixi. We are from Xiamen University, Malaysia. This interview is part of our assignment to feature an impactful community figure, someone whose story and experience can inspire others and show the real side of their profession. For this project, our group chose to interview a police officer because we believe that police officers play an important role in keeping society safe, yet their work is often misunderstood. People usually only see what happens on the news, but not the daily struggles, sacrifice, and personal feelings behind the uniform. Today, we are honored to interview a police officer, Inspector Yong Wen-si, who has dedicated her career to serving the community. Many people only see the uniform, but not the real challenge, emotions, and responsibilities behind the job. Through this interview, we hope to learn more about her background, daily life, challenge, and meaningful moments behind being a police officer. So, to begin with, can you tell us a little about your background and personality? How is your personality at work different from your personal life?
Okay, good morning everyone. Okay, my name is Yong Wen-si. I'm now as an inspector police officer in the IPD Putrajaya. Okay, actually I'm come from a single parents family and was raised by my mother together with my older brother and a sister. Okay, growing up in this environment taught me that to be independent, responsible, and more reliable in the young age. Okay, I joined the police force since year 2014 and at the age of 18 years old, and I undergoing to the police basic training at Pulapa Air Hitam at Negeri Sembilan. Okay, in year 2017 I further my study long distance study at the University Science Malaysia USM until the year 2022 I finished my degrees lah. Okay, and the year 2024 I continue my career development by undergoing the cadet inspector training at the Pulapo, Kuala Lumpur. And in year 2025 I finished my training and now I was posted to the IPD Putrajaya as a investigation officer in crime investigation department.
Alright, so based on that, why did you choose to become a police officer? And what motivated you to join this profession?
Initially, my interest to become a police officer is influenced by the TVB, police drama, training drama like that lah. However, after learning more about the real responsibility of police work, I chose to pursue this career because I developed a genuine respect of the role of police officer in maintaining public safety and serving the community. I now understand that this profession requires to be disciplined, sacrifice, and strong moral values, and I'm prepared to take on these responsibilities.
Thanks for sharing that. Beside that, can you describe a typical day in your life as a police officer? What are your main duties?
After I finished my cadet inspector training, now I was investigation officer in IPD Putrajaya. My daily and main duties for now is about receiving the report police and do my investigation, doing the paperwork documentary. After that we will charge the criminal and take them to the court, charge them. After that, for the paperworking we are finished, then they will charge and place them to the jail in Sungai Buloh, Kajang, and some kind of place. Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Now I'll pass it to my teammate Lim Zhi.
Thanks, Jiaxian. Now I would like to ask that, have you ever experienced a moment that made you want to give up being a police officer? What's happened?
Okay, actually I have never seriously considering to give up this profession, but there are sometimes when I feeling physically and mentally exhausted lah. Yeah, due to the demanding nature of the job, long working hours, and high pressure situation can be very stressful. During such time, I think the support and the encourage from the family and colleagues play the important roles lah in helping me to stay strong and motivate. Their understanding and trust just remind me that the reason I choose this profession and encourage me to continue the serving. Yeah.
That's quite normal. Many people feel that in their role, especially when the responsibility and demanding and the expectations are high. It often takes some time to find your rhythm and gain confidence. Thanks for sharing that. Now, I will moving on to another question. What challenge do you face in your work and how do you usually deal with them?
Okay, some of the main challenge including dealing with the dangerous situation, I think, and managing the stress and handling individuals who may not really cooperative. I manage this challenge by relying on my training, following the proper procedures, and working closely with my team. Mainly I think the physically fitness are the important to in coping with the demands of the job. Yeah.
That sounds challenging. That's not easy at all. Following that, I would like to ask, after becoming a police officer, did the job turn out to be different from what you expected? In what way?
Yes, the job is more demanding than I initially expected, especially in the terms of emotional involvement. I realized that the police work is not only about enforcing law, but also about providing the support to the victims and resolving the conflicts and assisting people in crisis. This has helped me understand the importance of empathy and communication with the community. Yes.
So there's a clear gap between your expectation and the reality of the job. This difference between expectation and reality are a part of learning and growth in any demanding job, especially in law enforcement. Okay, thanks for the sharing. Now my partner will take it from here.
Among other cases you are handled, is there one that you remember the most? Could you share what happened and why it left a strong impression on you?
Okay, one of the most memorable cases that I was involved was I undercovered operation where I act to be a drug buyer, and I deal with a drug dealer with around 10 kilograms of methamphetamine. If you guys not familiar with the methamphetamine, they call the ice or the shabu. Yes, the cases around 10 kilograms and the value of 50,000 ringgit. Yeah, 50,000 ringgit. Yes. At the end of the operation, we successfully to arrest all the suspect and the drugs. Yeah, in these cases is challenging because we are not really can handle this because the drug dealer actually not very cooperative lah when the operation is ongoing. We have to drag their time, drag their mind to stay focused with us because we are not really able to arrest them because they are not Malaysian, they are foreigner, they are the Negro. You guys know the Negro style that they are tall. Yeah, we are quite difficult to arrest them. Almost one Negro, the people versus us around 2 to 3 policemen. Yeah. So this case is outstanding for me because it was require careful planning, courage and teamwork, and it demonstrate this significant impact lah that police work can be in protecting the community from this serious criminal. Yeah.
That sounds like a really meaningful experience. In your daily work as a police officer, which part do you find the most meaningful or rewarding, and why?
Okay, the most meaningful and rewarding part to be a police officer is the opportunity to help people in their most vulnerable time movements, wherever it is assisting the victims of crime, resolving conflicts, to prevent harm in the community, knowing that my actions have made a positive difference in someone's life. Okay, give me a strong sense to purpose and professional fulfillment. Being able to serve and protect the community reinforce why I choose this career and motivates me to continue perform my duty to the best of my ability. Yeah.
That really shows the importance of your role in society. What advice would you give to students who are interested in becoming police officer in the future?
Okay, I also have some advice lah. Okay, I would advise students to be prepared themselves both physically and mentally. As a police officer, police work are required strong endurance, discipline, and emotionally stable lah. Okay, they should also develop good moral values, integrity and respect the law, as these are essential qualities for a police officer. Yes. Okay, in addition, communication skill and teamwork are very important because police officer works closely with the public and their colleagues. Most importantly, students should join this profession with a sincere intention to serve the community. Okay, not just for the uniform or the authority, but for the responsibility and that comes with the protective other. Okay,
that's very inspiring advice, and thank you for sharing it with us. So yeah, from our interview today, we got to hear about your real experience as a police officer, including some of the challenge you are faced, that what you personally find meaningful in your work, and the advice you share for students who are interested in joining the police force. It really helped us understand the job better, not just from what we see in movies or online, but from real life experience. Before we finish, is there anything you'd like to add?
I think I have a question for you guys. Okay, what is the first impression and after this interview? What is your okay first impression lah? Okay, for the police force in Malaysia.
Alright. Okay. I always feel that police officers are very serious and kind of intimidating. They seem strict and not very easy to talk to at first. Yeah, this is what I think. And how about you?
To be honest, I will admit, my first impression of police officer wasn't great. I often see posts of Facebook and news online about small bribes or officers doing the wrong thing. So that what comes to my mind first. But talking to you really changed that. I can see that a lot of officers are really dedicated and take their work seriously. It also made me realize that you can't judge everyone based on what you see online. So yeah, my view is definitely more balanced now, and maybe a bit more positive too.
My first impression of Malaysian officer was they are very disciplined and professional. I thought they might be strict or intimidating because their uniform and authority. However, after observing and interact with a few of the officers, I realized that they are also approachable and willing to help the public. I noticed that they take their duties seriously and are very committed to maintaining safety and order in community, which made me feel secure and respectful toward their work. Even small interaction or moment of guidance show me that they balance professional and empathy, leaving a very positive impression overall.
Alright, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. We really appreciate it. That's all from us. Yeah.